Today we're getting ready to ship nukes. Hello, I'm Griffith, welcome to Winning Griffith. Here we talk everything beekeeping, farming, countryside living, and we do reviews as well. Now it is a wet day. You can see the rain is still coming down, and we are in, well, the cow shed. The cows are still there, watching us work, and we're getting nukes ready to send out. So people don't realise, a fair bit of time goes preparing the nuke boxes to put the bees in. So we got Andy making the third appearance.
Hello.
Andy will be a regular in the channel moving forward. He may even get his own video or a series. We'll see how things go. But Andy's in here. We've been basically prepping the nuke boxes, and we're going to put bees in after dinner. Hopefully the rain slackens off and we got collections starting tomorrow. So we're shipping the first load of nukes tomorrow, which is a Tuesday. So Royal Mail is coming here either once or twice a week, sending the lorry for the nukes. Because the normal daily collections, the small van isn't kitted up to carry nukes. They got to go in these cages or something. I'm not sure what the score is, but that's what they've told us. So we got certain days where we can send a load of nukes together. Otherwise, we can take small loads direct to the sorting office. So we're going to try and send as much as we can on the lorry here to save us work. And then basically every day moving forward, we've got collections on the farm. So we're going to just get the week sorted, get 2 days sorting nukes, and then the rest on the honey. That's the plan. So this is basically what we send bees in. Last year we sent bees in these timber boxes, which I really like. Vented in the top, vented in the side. National frames, nice solid box. Screw them shut. I block the entrance up. I'll show you in a minute how I do that. But this is a lovely box. The only downside is, comparable price wise, is too close to Paynes. So for a little bit extra from this, you get the Paynes. Now this is how I recommend you buying nukes from us. If you're going to buy nukes from us, you pay the bit extra and get it in a poly box. Now basically a Paynes box, you got a vent on the bottom and a vent on the top. Now a lot less things can go wrong if you're sending bees in a poly like that, with a top vent and a bottom vent. Now this year we're sending Langstroth nukes out, so they're going to go in these boxes. So you've been seeing my stories and posts. A friend of mine, David Wayne, that he had a load of nukes off us, and we bought these nukes at the same time. So this is a Langstroth box. You got a little bit of a vent in the bottom, and then the whole top is a vent. So that there is another really good way of sending nukes, or buy your nukes and you get good value for money. All you got to do is buy the roof off us separately, and you can just put the roof on there, and you've got a poly box which will last you forever. Now this is a correx box. This is a Thorns one. We sell with agents for Thorns here in Wales. So we sell a lot of Thorns equipment. We can't ship them out, but we do a collection. So we're, I suppose, the South Wales agent for Thorns. Now there's lots of different types of nuke boxes out there, correx nuke boxes. This being, I suppose, the most popular type. The Thorns one is yellow. There's green ones on the market. There's white ones on the market. They're basically the same. Now these, we're going to build one up now to show you. There's a bit of faff to building them, but once you know how, it's easy. You got vents on the side, both sides, but we drill the roof out as well. So we just take a little drill, small drill bit, and we drill a vent down here and a vent down there. That is absolutely crucial, I think, if you're sending bees out in correx boxes, because they do overheat and they can die in the transit. So the more ventilation they've got, the better. Right, let's show you how to build one of those. So basically, you want to turn this down so it's inside out. Remember the first time I built this, didn't really know what I was doing. Maybe I still don't know what I'm doing. But that's the bit we want in first. This bit gives you the frame spacing inside. Then this back comes round. That folds in there. That comes back up, round, and they click into place. And we've got the side bit, which is your frame spacing. Very clever how they've done this. There's a lot of engineering thinking how to do it. You've got a clip there, that clips in there. The same this side. So the side with the frame spacing, you bend that in first. This comes round the side. Push it in there. This over the top and down. That goes there. So that's your nuke box. Then we want to do the roof. Bend that round. And that's it. That is a correx nuke box, or that's how you build one. So as long as you know how, it's pretty easy. The entrance is there, so we don't touch that now because we're just going to tape that up when we put bees in this, because you don't want that slack and the risk of that opening, because I have had bees open in the past in the network, and that is an absolute nightmare trying to find a beekeeper somewhere in the UK to go to these depots to sort it out. It's a nightmare. So we don't try and send bees in corexes if we can. I don't think the ventilation as they stand is amazing, but that's why I drill these out. So you got to be careful where you drill it. You just can't drill anywhere, because you don't want to drill through into the frame spacing. So you don't want to damage that at all. So you come down a little bit away from that. I just do a line. Doesn't look the best, but trust me, you'll be glad. That's there. And that's how we send these out. Now, we still have to run a lot of tape around these correx boxes, right round and right round the edge to make sure that they don't open. But they're quite a good box, really. They're not going to break easy, because if you drop that off, there's nothing really to crack. It's a flexible material, so they do have their strong points. And this Thorns one I found, this is probably one of the best ones on the market. Everything Thorns does is top notch, and they've done a top notch job on this. So if anybody does want to ship bees out in a correx box, the Thorns box is a good one to get. Now, how do we close up the timber box? This being again made by Thorns, my favourite transport box of all time, this, because when I put frames in here, I push them tight to one end and then I drop a screw in each end so that the frames can't move. Really like these boxes. We sent a lot of bees out in these last year, but they haven't got a hole, so they're just drilled with a hole. But what I found was, if you get some 6mm ply or 6mm board, anything kind of wood, I think this is MDF, it's good enough. Place that over there, get a stapler, and basically staple that in, and that's good enough to be sent out like that once the roof is on. Now, how do we send the Paynes boxes out? Grab a Paynes box. Now, I did steal this idea off Black Mountain Honey. This is how he does it. And I thought that's a really good idea. And basically you can just screw the lids down. So you want to make sure you go into this area here, this bit of hard area, well, very, because you don't want to be going there because there's going to be a frame there. So we aim for the thick piece there, which is going to be roughly there. You don't want to go in any more than that or you're going to damage the poly. But basically, 4 screws in the lid. I still duct tape as well, just as a secondary protection. But that's it. That by far, in the poly hive, is the best way to send nukes out. And it's exactly the same with the Langstroth ones. We screw the lid down flat. Right, the only thing I haven't showed you is how we get the nuke boxes, the Paynes boxes ready with the disc on and the Queen Sluder. Andy will show that now.
So guys, this is how the box will arrive to us, and we got to prepare it for you. So what we're going to do is we've got the hole, the entrance hole here, and we need to seal that up. So we have the closure here, and we break off the Queen excluder first, which we slot just into here, and then on the other side of the Queen excluder you got a feeder, and then handling the feeder you have a bit of wood, so that if you do fill it up with syrup, the bees don't drown in the syrup. They've got a bit of wood to balance on to feed, which is great. We need to put the disc on, so we have to remember to keep the handle facing up to make it easy to maneuver and to get a proper seal. And we take our screw, and once we've put the disc in the right place, so we don't want it too far down and so it's getting broken at the bottom, and we don't want to leave any of the hole exposed, so we get it in the right position with our screw in place, and we just use this, just a little electric screwdriver, nothing major needed. There we go, that's screwed down. We'll turn it right to keep it tight. And there's a vent there. And that will then be filled up with your bees, with a lid put on and screwed down.
And that's it. That's the, I suppose, behind the scenes of a bee farmer selling nukes. They just don't come ready to go. There is always a bit of prep work needed. And I'm seeing all of the bee farmers everywhere building corx boxes at the minute and loading the truck up ready to put bees in, and it's just one of those jobs. Takes a bit of time, but we want to make sure that the boxes are 100% sealed and secure, because it can be a rough ride out there when they're being shipped, and we don't want anything happening to these nukes. So the better secure the hive or the nuke box is here, the more chance they've got reaching their destination safely and sound. And even though we've had some problems in the past, the vast majority of these nukes arrive problem-free, and we're just getting better and better doing it the more we do it. So hope you enjoyed that video, a bit of behind the scenes. I think the next video will be us actually putting bees in these nuke boxes and then the final touches before they actually get sent out. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.